In this video, I am going to explain find and replace command. All you know, find and replace is a regular edit command can be used in the all window applications. So you are familiar with the find and replace method. Find command is used to find a particular word in the entire document. And the same way replace command is used to after finding we can replace that word with our desired different value. But in Notepad++ they given a dynamic find and replace commands which will search the word from current file or opened file or in from any folders. Notepad++ have a separate dialog box for find and replace method. To access the find dialog box, you have to go to search and click the find button. Here you can type any word, find what, or you can select the word from content and click the find word, then the word will be captured and filled in the find what input box. Then you put a find next, it will navigate the entire content file and show next matching of this tab 1 word. This find dialog box having a 4 checkbox options in the left hand side. One is backward directions. This backward direction is checked means it will search the word from upward direction. If it is not checked, it will search the word in the downward direction in the document. Another checkbox is a match whole word. If match whole word is checked, it find only exact matching word only and part of any word it will not check. Same way match case, it will search the word exactly matching the case, whether it is a lower or upper case, exactly it will match with the case, then it will match. And wrap around, if wrap around is not checked and you are checked the backward direction, then after clicking which find next command, it will going on check the matching word in the upward directions, and once it is reached the file starting, it will stop for searching. Same way, if it is unchecked, then it will going on search the matching word up to file end, and after that it will stop. If the wraparound is checked in, then it will continuously check. It will go to the down, again it will go to the file top, then again it will show the matching word. That is the wraparound. And another function in the find command is count. If you click that count, it will show how many words are matching in the document. Here it will show it is 4 matches are found in the document. In that count also they are given another one selection box, another checkbox. If you check it that checkbox, then it will count the word only from the selection. Suppose I have selected one content from the file, then I checked the in selection, then I put a count, it will shows only 1, because in the selection list only one tab is only available. And another checkbox is given in the find next button. If you checked, it will create 2 arrow buttons to search the sequence. So by clicking this upward direction, it will search from the upward directions. By clicking that downward direction, it will check the downward directions irrespective of selection of backward direction checkbox. Now I have ordered one word, record 1, and I am clicking find all in open documents. You see it will open a separate one window, it will called find result window. Same way, suppose I am searching one more word. Now I have changed my searching word to record 2 and clicking find all in open documents, then you see it will still showing the old search line, we can expand it, then we can find this record 1 also, that record is there, and the new record 2 it is showing here. This is the advantage of find result window. We can anytime we can expand that result. By double clicking it will expand, and by again double clicking it will minimize. Find all in all open documents, it will find all that word in the all the open documents. Find all in current document means it will open same find result window, and it will locate the matching word in the current active file. Find result window will hold all previous searches and align it in a tabbed group. This will be docked at the bottom of main window, and we can move and position the window anywhere in the screen. It shows three types of informations. First information is a tab line, shows the search word and how many are counted and how many files are having that matching word. The second information is the file name which having the matching word, and it will shows the file name with the full path. In the bracket it will shows the how many matching words are available in that file. And the third information is the which line number that the matching word is available, and it will highlight the matching words. If the find result is focused, then the cursor is positioned in the inside this window and change the current line background. By arrow navigations, it moves line by line only in find result window, so we can easily park our cursor to a particular line. By double clicking that line, it moved to main editor window and position the cursor on the selected line number match word. To easy out search results, we can remove some of the results by delete key. Locate the line and press the keyboard delete key button. It deletes the line from the result window. Remember, it only deletes the line in find result window and not in the file content. Same way, you position the cursor over a file name and press delete, then it deletes the file name and all the lines belongs to that file will be deleted. Like if you delete search tab line, it will delete the entire search tabs with all files and search lines. We can copy the content from find result window by two methods. Just select that word, then you want to click the Ctrl plus C in the keyboard, then it will copy that selected word and we can paste it anywhere in our other file. And another method, you can right click the mouse and make a copy command, then you can paste it. It will copy the entire line of the selected row. We can also copy a rectangular selection, that is we can select some particular rows, that also we can copy it. For that you have to position your cursor, then press alt key, then by mouse dragging you can select the rows you want to copy it. Then only by Ctrl plus C method only we can copy these rows. You can paste it and we can use it that particular columns in the other files. By right clicking the window with the mouse, you can find other options also. It will having collapse all, it will shrink the search result, and uncollapse all, it will expand the search results. Then we can copy it and we can select all the content to paste it in somewhere else, and clear all will clear the entire result window. And the same window further also we can fine tune our search. Here find in this found results, then it will search only from this find window. I am typing EID, then find all. It will create one more find result window, there it will only locate the where EID lines are there, that lines only it will be located. This is our old result, and this is from that result we again filtered with one word EID. Now I have opened only one file. and I want to use it the find in files command. This find in files command is very much useful to locate a particular word from a group of files located in the folders. Suppose I want to find out some function in my folder, sun call, and the filter is the tentative file filtering method. I am putting only star.php, so it has to search only php extension file only, and the folder I can select by the browser button. So I selected one gsm folder, then I click it ok. After selection of the directory, if you check the follow current doc, it will only search the files in the selected folder only. In all subfolders means it will search after that what are the subfolders available in the selected folder. In that file, in that folder also it will search all the files. And if you click hidden folders means it will search the file in the hidden folder also. Then click find all. It will show all the bats located in the folder. You can see it will find around 17 hits in 10 files, and it will give the file name and where which line it is having a sun call, like that. So like that it will, we can find out some particular function or keyword from the folder. Suppose you want to open all that files to refer, then right click it, then open all command, you can click it, then automatically whatever file, around 10 files it is searched, all the 10 files will be opened in our edit window. Then particularly you want to go to this function sun call, then you can double click it, then sun call function will be located in the particular file. You can straight away you can refer that file for further editing. And replace command is same as normally we will use. Whatever word you will find it, and you put whatever word you want to replace it, same method, just clicking replace, it will replace the word one by one. And if you click replace all, it will replace all the words in the document. And you click the in selection, then it will replace the word in the selection. And same way, if you click the replace all in open documents, then it will replace all the word in the opened document. Another option is transparency. If I click the transparency checkbox, then it having a two options, one on losing focus or always. Now first I selected on losing focus radio button. Then whenever I move my mouse to the edit window, you see that the entire dialog box changed to transparent. So we can see through that background content. And again you can click that dialog box, then it will again come to the normal mode. Suppose I click always, then it will be in the transparent mode only. It will not return back to the normal mode. And in the transparency, one slide bar is there. With that, then I can adjust my transparency. Suppose I moving to the left side, it will almost the total dialog box is hidden, and I move to right hand side, select the transparency will be reduced. Then one tab is there, mark, and another search mode. These two functions I will deal it in the separate video. So in this video I am not covering this mark and search mode. This is the end of find and replace video tutorial, and we will see it in the next video tutorial. Thank you for watching my video, and please subscribe my channel to grow and share more technical videos. Thank you once again, and bye.